Hey everyone, it's Mad Muffins, and today you're going to be watching a really old speed paint of me tracing. Yes, me tracing. That also means the discussion for today is bases and tracing, stuff like that. Only because on my last video I got a lot of comments, especially one that lately had just kind of tickled my fancy, and I really wanted to show you guys this is where I came from, and that I'm not opposed to base making or tracing or anything like that. I think in my last video I didn't go over it very well, and I wanted to pinpoint this comment especially because she makes some good points. So this commenter, she says, I use bases. She says she also wishes she could draw, but her art teacher is lazy, so she doesn't learn stuff with him or her. A lot of people also use bases, and she stopped her YouTube channel because she knew no one likes base art. She says, I don't like them either, but that's all I could do. Now I have to agree with her, a lot of people do use bases, and a lot of people don't like them as well. Just for clarification, this speed paint that I'm showing you was 3 years ago. So it's now 2018, this was in 2015. And I'm not saying I'm proud of not knowing, but I am proud of the drawing that I made back then, because I knew it was something I could start on, something to make me feel good about my own art. And that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of continuing, even though I didn't actually know at the time, but I knew that this wasn't my own drawing. And I continued to draw after this because that's what I wanted to do. So one of the things what I want to go over is art teachers in general. Some of them are going to be lazy. I mean, my own art teacher was lazy as well. So instead of drawing for my work of art, like my major in high school, I did pottery, which sounds so weird now, but I did pottery. Another thing was that she doesn't learn things like proportionism, I'm guessing, from her art teacher, and neither did I. I was expected to know that even before I even got into the class, which is stupid. You don't learn this stuff in primary school, kids. A lot of people use bases, which is another point. And yes, a lot of people do. But a lot of people also use them as a beginning tool, as I did. As you can see, I did. I used my tracing to start me off, to continue. I didn't even draw the clothes on this person. I sketched. I did the line work that someone else drew on top of this, and that's how I did this. This was so bad. And she says she wishes she could draw, but she can't. Now I'm going to come back to this because I need to get through some other stuff first. The other thing is that she stopped her YouTube channel because she knew no one liked base arts. Now, this is a big topic, and the major idea I want to bring from this is that no one can really criticize your art except for you. And that sounds stupid and something really cliche, but it's kind of true. If you look back on your own artwork from, say, for instance, 3 years ago, like I'm doing right now, and I'm actually really cringing at it, I know that I've gotten better. And I'm proud of the work that I've done now because this is where I've come from. If you look back on your art and you think that you haven't improved, you have to identify why you haven't improved. Say, for instance, with my drawings here, I didn't improve because I was continuously using bases. And what I did from here is I completely blacked myself out of YouTube or any sort of internet for a very long while, like me posting anything. And I found that was best for me because I needed something to get away. Instead of drawing for my own sake, I was drawing for the internet, and that's something I don't want to ever do again. Another thing was I stopped using bases because I thought that was the variable that was letting down my own art. So I practiced my own proportionism on paper when I had a tablet at home, which is so not a good idea. I I traced a lot. Like, a lot. I did speed paints of me tracing, and people hated it. But I'm here today. The next thing I want to go over is, I mean, because again, only you can criticize your art. If you feel like you haven't gotten better over so many years, then you find out why you haven't gotten better and you fix that problem by just practice. I know that sounds so cliche, this whole video is going to be filled with cliches, but just practice makes perfect. The other thing is, you wish you could draw but you can't. And I'm saying right now because I've watched your videos and your Galaxy OC, you didn't use a base, and I think that's amazing. I like the way you've drawn her, and I like the way that you've done her eyes, and I think that's amazing. And if you'd practiced on that over and over, then you'd get better at it. And a lot of people do this as well. They look back at their no base art and they go, huh, my base art is so much better than my no base art. And I have to say that, no, I like your no base art. I like a lot of people's no base art because they're getting there. They're using their own style. And that's one of the things that allows you to develop a style. And you'll see that there's a lot of different quote-unquote anime styles out there, but they're all slightly different because it's drawn by individuals. And here's the other cliche that's coming up. Only you can be you. Sounds like one of those things that you put up on the wall in big black letters, but only you can be you. Only you can draw the things that you can draw, and only you can have the ideas that you can have. I mean, two people can have the same sort of idea, but it's not going to be the same because, well, no one's identical in that way. Even identical twins don't have the same personalities or like things like that. They're all going to have the different ideas. Case in point, I think it was, I mean, getting back on topic because I'm rambling. The other thing that helped me through all of this sort of stuff was aspiring to be something like the greats. And the greats were people like Sasuke, Nakarina, Hyananatsu, people like that. And also a bunch of people on DeviantArt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link those people down in the description, in the description of this video. And you can go have a look at all of their videos, stuff like that. Because they don't use base art or anything like that. But it just gives you some hope. They've come from backgrounds like this as well. They may have not traced or anything like that, but they've been bad at their own art, and they will tell you they didn't instantly get better. They grew, just like you will. And for my inspirational quotes and stuff like that, I was horrible too at my own art, and I got better, and I'm still getting better, and I'm still not done in my own art. I'll never quit. And I love doing what I do. I love drawing. And that's one of the things you need to do as well. If you love drawing, you keep doing it. You keep drawing no matter what, just because it's your drawing. Anyway, all sappy inspirational quotes aside, I hope this video gave you something to look forward to. And those people that you see on YouTube that are absolutely amazing, just remember that they started out just like you. Alrighty. I hope everyone liked this video, and I hope that it will give you something to look forward to. Alrighty, I'm gonna stop now. Bye!